Hey YouTube, so if you're watching this, you're either thinking about or installing an HID kit in your vehicle. Before you get started, of course, you'll have to order the kit. And then of course you'll have to take the headlight out. Now I can't necessarily say that your headlight and my headlight assembly is going to come out the exact same way. So I've already got mine out, and let's go ahead and go over what we need to do in order to install an HID kit. I've already purchased my HID kit. Here's the bulb, and right here's the ballistic, or ballast. I think it's called ballast, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, first you'll have to look up and you'll have to find, of course, what bulb you need to go with, and whatever suits you. Myself, personally, I went with the 8000. It has a little bit of a blue tint to it, but it's not horrible. Now, you'll want to decide whether you're replacing the lows or the high beams or both. If you want to replace both of them, you'll have to get two separate kits. For the low beams, if you look right here, here's the difference that you can tell between lows and highs. The low beams actually have a front cover over the bulb. The high beams do not. Most cars are like that. I can't necessarily say all are. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this around and we're going to take a look at it. I've already disconnected my connections from the car. What you'll want to do next is you'll want to take these dust caps off, or water repellent, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them dust caps. You'll have to take, and you'll have to, you'll either have to cut or drill a hole about a quarter size, maybe a little over a quarter size, in order for this to fit through there. So let's go ahead and undo this and take a look at this. This wiring, it's pretty simple. Most are going to look something like this. What you'll do next, this is the low beam kit. So let's go ahead and replace that. Alright. You want to take your old halogen bulb out, as you can see. And you want to unclip this from the factory clip. We're just going to set that aside. Now what you want to do is you want to take your HID. Most are going to have some kind of clip like this. You want to make sure that positive to positive, negative to negative, of course. Most are going to be black and white or yellow, white. So we've got ours matched up. We're going to take and we're going to go ahead and hook it up to the factory harness. Make sure we get it. It's not going in there right. Make sure we get a good connection to it. Otherwise, we may suffer problems in the future. Alright, I think I got it on there. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Clipped in. You want to make sure that your rubber seal is on the outside of the bulb. You want to take this and you'll slide it up in there. Be careful, because I know mine, I'm not sure if yours will. Some might have 2, some might have 3, some might have 4, so on and so forth. Mine has little flanges right there, and it actually, they go up here into there, and that's what actually holds the bulb into place. So let's go ahead and be really careful and put put that in there. And now we'll turn it until it locks into place, that way it doesn't come out. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the cap back on. I've already drilled a hole out, so I'm going to take and I'm going to run my wiring through there. And now you'll come to a seal. There's a little seal right here. It actually fits over the little part that you cut out. Match that up, and you want to make sure you get it sealed nicely. I'll go ahead and pull it out. Little dust cap's what I'm going to call it. Back on. And then we're going to match that seal up properly and make sure we get a good nice snug fit. That's how it should look. Now we're going to hook it up to the ballast. That's what it's called. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Obviously it's not going to be able to hook up any other way. This goes into here. Make sure it clips into place. This one into here. Make sure that clips into place. And then last but not least, this large plug. And that's all you got to do. We're going to do the same thing for the high beams as well. And that's really it. Once you go to put your headlight back in your car, you want to make sure that you secure this somehow, some way, whether it's drilling holes, it's got little holes in the ballast, and you attach it to your car, zip tie it, whatever the case may be. You want to make sure that you have this secure. And your high beams are going to have a ballast too. But that's pretty much it. You'll reinstall this back into your car. You'll hook up the factory plug and it should work. If you want a side-by-side comparison, check out my other video. I've got a side-by-side comparison of the HIDs and the halogens. One's on the left, the halogens is on the left, the HIDs is on the right. Alright, like, subscribe. Thanks guys.